Welcome back to another sparring video. So this time with Yuri. Yuri is a white belt and he's got one stripe. So literally only just been allowed to start sparring in the last few weeks. Significant weight difference really. He's a big guy, Yuri. Really nice guy and really good, but significant weight advantage. But hey, that's the way it goes. I'm not complaining. Just pointing it out. So I happened to catch Yuri in something that I get quite a few white belts in, and I know this one well because it caught me and it really taught me to sort of keep an eye out for it. But that's a loop choke straight over. He let me get my grip first, and knew it was just a matter of time. And he taps right there. But then I did say to him now just about not letting me sort of establish that grip and control his posture, because it's sort of an easy one, and then don't stick your head in because then he just sort of lent into it. So it's nice to get a quick little tap. It's one I look for quite a lot, to be honest with you. If nothing, obviously with the higher belts, it's a distraction tactic. If nothing else, but after that, relatively evenly matched. To be honest, like I said, Yuri's a big guy, and tried to get a couple of sweeps, just couldn't get the momentum going. Couldn't shift his weight a little bit. So little fake ankle pick there, just trying to get something going. Bit of a guard pull from Yuri, and then we sort of move. I try and clear his top knee. Um, Obviously Yuri's new to it, and I do try and just go hell for leather every single round. Um, but he had some really, really strong, annoying grips, which I couldn't break. And I couldn't, so he's got my left arm trapped now. And I just couldn't break it free and I couldn't sort of get going. So all I'm trying to do is put some pressure on his hips here and just make him feel uncomfortable, which you can't really see in the video, but that must have been uncomfortable for him. Um, Trying to get under the elbow, and then he gets called by the professor here for the grips inside the trousers. So more for his safety than an advantage, I'd say, just so he doesn't break his fingers. But I do see that quite a lot, and I was guilty of it myself in the earlier days. But just trying to flatten him out and get my bottom leg underneath his elbow so I can separate his arm from his body. Again, strong guy, still got hold of them grips, and he's not going anywhere. But eventually managed to clear that. The wall's a little bit of a hindrance here, and as a pet hate of mine is ever using the wall for any sort of advantage, and I always try and push away from it. And if I'm too close to it, I always say to my opponent, "Can we reset?" Because I just don't like being too near it. But I couldn't sweep him, didn't have enough room, and I end up back in close guard, um, which I was going to attempt a balloon sweep. So I've got the sleeves here, and I'm just trying to get my legs out and position my feet on his hips. But again, quite strong, quite powerful, and it's just sheer weight down on me, so I can't clear enough room to try and get my feet on hips and then execute the balloon sweep, because I think he would have, if I could have got my feet in position, he was 100% going over because he's too top heavy. His head's coming over too far towards me, and I just thought I could get it. So now I'm attempting another sweep, one of my favourites, and nearly end up in an ankle lock, but managed to clear his leg relatively easy, um, and sort of regained a little bit of control back in close guard again. So good little round this was. I think we was both tired. I think this is our second or third round of sparring. So, but good little round. Tried to sweep him a couple of times, but technically was lacking, which meant he was heavy, so must have been doing something wrong. But pleased to get the little loop choke, a little sneaky one. So, uh, but hopefully, just like me, he will remember that one. So this is the sweep I like, when I grab the pant leg with my left hand just there, and then I try and pass his left sleeve grip under my leg, and then pop my leg through his shoulder and then roll him. But he was just too big, too strong. But trying to keep him busy, trying to keep him honest. But a good little round that, and I think Yuri's going to do really well, to be honest, once he starts using that weight for a bit of pressure. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time out.